Welcome back. It is a 296 of a road to 2200. 2062. Let's go ahead and find our opponent. E4. Honestly, I'm not feeling the greatest about the chessing right now. I have played a little bit of Blitz and I'm playing great, but we'll see how the rapid goes. So I'm just kind of playing back and forth with the Grand Prix attack right now. You know, switching it up from the open for a little bit. And I'll probably pick up the open once I get laid off work and have time to actually study it and like know what I'm supposed to do, because I've been just kind of playing on intuition with it. So I feel like I can be much better in the open Sicilian if I have time to actually learn it. Okay, so I think here we're supposed to push, kick the knight, and we're going to castle at some moment. I am going to capture now that this was blocked out, doubling their pawns, and now we'll just castle. It's not your typical Grand Prix attack, but it's fine. If they push, I'll just move. I don't want to play d4, I don't think, because then takes, and then they just push and they have the entire center. So I'm going to play d3 for that reason. And it looks like they just want to castle here, which is fair. So I could already jump my knight in, but then they're going to go like here, and there's not really any reason to do that. I cannot develop my knights. That would be very sad life. I do know that I want to play f5 at some moment, though. So I might want to play like here and play back with the knight and try to really just push the pawns. I could even consider just g4 right away, but I don't think so, because then they're just going to move the knight. So I'm going to start with h3. And I just want to see what they're going to do with these pawns in the center. I mean, black definitely has an advantage here, but we'll see what we can cook up. Ooh, interesting. Okay, maybe I play queen e2 here, and then if takes, knight takes. Knight takes, I just take, and we get a little bit of pressure here. And we're just developing our pieces. Now they can probably go here, but then I just play knight to e4. Takes, I could consider taking with the pawn. Yeah, okay, we do need to consider taking with the pawn. Like, I was originally thinking knight takes is probably best. Taking with the pawn does open up my bishop. And it does hold these squares. So pawn takes is probably actually a good move. Just not trading, and also, you know, potentially we're gonna try and get our pieces over, obviously. Some knight maneuver, potentially. Can't do it right now because the bishop's there holding it. Okay, rook moves. I mean, I think this is a pretty natural looking move. Just b3. We protect against anything here. And the knight, I need to figure something out with. I can't like, I could try to put more pressure, but kind of waiting to see what they're going to do. It'd be beautiful like if I could get a knight to this square, but it's not really possible. Not unless they really commit something. And it's also a matter of like, do I want to put the bishop here? Because if I put the bishop there, then they're immediately going to do that. But then that could actually benefit us. I could put the bishop here, and if they push, then I have this. My knight is a lot better. And we're just developing, connecting the rooks. Okay. Pin. So are they threatening anything here? I mean, the bishop's unprotected, so we gotta be careful of open lines, stuff like that. If they push, takes, we cannot capture. I could put my knight on the edge of the board, potentially trying to put pressure on this. And then if push takes, I can take with the pawn, but then my pawns are they're so ugly. Does give me access to this square. So I guess if they go here, I just don't have to respond. I think that's actually a bad move. So I could just rook lift, maybe. Something like that. But then we gotta be careful of this stuff. I'm even debating on just moving my king up. Where do I want to put my king, though? Could also go for this maneuver. Let's move our knight out of the way. If they want to trade, we'll get our rook active. If they push here, I mean, I guess now my whole idea of putting the knight here is gone, but we still won't, we're still not going to take, obviously. And then we'll try and get our queen over somewheres here with ideas of checks. Putting more pressure here. I have discovered attacks. Let's put our knight here protecting. If they commit to this, I don't think that's good. Can't go here. Maybe I'll step my queen over to this square. I still don't know where my queen wants to go, actually. I want to get here, but I can't really do it unless I go like this. Okay, they bring the bishop in. Interesting. I'm actually tempted to challenge the bishop now. Because if I can get rid of this bishop, I'll be pretty happy. I'll take with the rook, obviously. I could maybe throw this in. Yeah, so they do throw that in. I'm going to take with the queen. If they get this free move, it does make a lot of sense. Ooh, actually, wait. Queen takes can help me get over here. So I'm actually going to take with the queen. Leaving the rook in the corner of the board, but that's because I want to play queen out. Now, if queen here, I can play queen to f4. I guess they have knight here, don't they? But then they get pinned. Yeah, so they stop that. So now we're going to bring our queen out, protecting the pawn again. If they had taken, I would have had queen to f4, pinning the knight, and they would have lost the knight. There are ideas of checks, but I don't know if there's actually a follow-up after. Kind of want to bring in my rook. Also, this is a weak point in the position. They might try to get a queen trade. And I don't know what I would want to do after that. I don't really want to trade queens, but if I go here, then... Well, I guess they can't really play that, but... I can't go here either. I have to remember that this is a fork. It is definitely something that I would blunder. Rook comes in. So I can just win the rook via a fork here. My opponent missed their tactic, the pin. Let's go ahead and capture. And then if takes, we just take back. Take. And they can't even take with the knight. Because then this is checkmate. So my opponent's in a lot of trouble here. If they take with the queen, I just take the knight. Well, actually, wait. Queen takes, there's a attack here, but I'd be threatening checkmate. So if takes, If they were to take, we just have checkmate. I mean, here we probably just push the pawn, right? Knight here. Get behind the passed pawn. Yeah, it's got to be this. It's got to be this. Knight goes here. I play rook to e1. Get behind our passed pawn. Trying to push, of course. Oh. Okay, that's a good move by my opponent. Maybe we just play queen to g7 or queen to g6, trying to come in here. So it's still only protected once. I'm not using my knight though, so like I'm technically playing without a piece. Now the threat is here. Yeah, but I just go here, and if takes, I'm threatening this. So I can just play queen to f7. If they trade queens, they're just in a lot of trouble. I guess after queen takes, they play bishop here. No, then I promote. Yeah. And the threat is here, rook e8. Just push. There's no checks. Okay, we just push the pawn. Bishop comes in, so I mean I can just go here, right? If this promotes, the queens see each other, they can't take. Oh, but knight takes. Can I do this here? Promotes? No. I mean, I gotta have a fancy move here. I mean, I can also just promote bishop takes, rook takes, knight takes, and just be up a bunch of material. I'm like playing without a knight. Okay, we're gonna go for this. And we're just up a knight. And then we just need to get our knight into the game. Is there any threats? Let's bring our queen all the way back. Yes, they're going to be able to come in here. It's fine. I will step up. You can take. I'll play knight here. And I'm pretty sure that we should have some ideas of checkmating. Knight here, and I mean, this has got to be working. Queen here, we're just threatening check. I don't even know if there's actually a mate there, though. And I'm letting them have a pass pawn. Oh, they're protecting this. Understandable. Let's go check. I gotta be careful that they can't always just give me checks here. Let's come here. And try to get something like this, I think. Should be able to play knight here. Takes and knight e7. Threatening checkmates. Should just be GG. Good game. Let's go. We played with an 85. Opponent played with an 80. And, I mean, they had an advantage and then they just blundered. We should have played d3 first. It doesn't really matter all that much, but then we went here. Taking with the pawn was best. And here is where I started to go a little bit wrong. So I understood that bishop e2 was probably wrong because they can probably lock it out with this at some moments. Not right now because that's too weakening. But you get the point. probably down the road. And then it wanted me to maneuver my queen. It wanted knight d2 and queen to g4. It's kind of hard to see. And we got this. Got the queen in, and then this was just a one-move blunder due to a tactic. And then from here, we have a pass pawn. We try to push it. Apparently, this check is the way. I want to see what the follow-up is. So, queen, knight takes, rook takes, queen takes, rook. Okay, this looks so much easier. Oh, wow. I was thinking that you're just not doing that well here. I mean, you're still doing well, obviously, but okay. I probably should have tried to get the queens off the board. Because it proved to be a little bit troublesome. I mean, I gave them counterplay here by trying to maneuver my queen. And their best try was to take the pawn. And then check. King here. Check. King back. I would probably play something like knight here. No. Need to go back. Check. Okay, what if they go here? Oh, then there's this check here and then this. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, there's a check. Ah, okay. Fair enough. But we got to maneuver our pieces here. They needed to take this. What is the continuation after this, though? Oh, they always have this check. Oh my gosh, I kept missing that. But we found the checkmate. Let's play one more. E4. Let's switch it up. Let's play the Sicilian. And I don't know any theory here, but yeah, why not? Why not play the magical Sicilian defense? So if I take and they take here, I develop my knight. They go here. That feels really bad. I feel like I need to gambit the pawn and just play bishop to g7. I mean, I can always go here and just pick it up with the queen. I think, at least. I don't really know. But we shall see. If takes, I mean, it opens up my bishop, which feels very, very good. Yeah, so, I mean, I could take and go here and then develop my knight. And if they take, I can take like this and maybe try to play for d5. So that feels pretty good. I'm going to take and just play knight c6, and they don't trade. I mean, I could play e6. I'm trying to play for d5 at some moment. I don't want to play this. No, they can't even push, so I think I'm just going to develop my knight. I mean, this was a weird move, I think. Oh, wait. I can go here. If takes, takes. I guess they just take with the knight. Never mind. Check, though? Wait. I think I can play d5. Pawn takes. Knight takes. If queen takes, we have this intermezzo. d5. ed. Knight takes. I give a check. I should be okay to play d5. That gives me tactics. And this is just a free pawn. Actually, wait, the queen's there protecting it. What am I talking about? Takes. The queen. Here. Knight takes. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh, I just hallucinated so bad. I guess I can play knight here though. This is not Not the greatest, I don't think. Uh-oh. But wait a second. Knight takes. The bishop there. Knight takes opens up this. Knight takes, bishop takes. I take with check. Okay, I'm going to take here. I'm assuming we're going to see knight takes, and I'm going to take with check. That's not check. What am I going on about? I'm just losing a piece. Or I can go here. Okay, I have to take this. I mean, we're just losing a piece. As simple as that. But I guess I can go here. An attack. We'll call it a gambit. Oh, they don't even take. Wow. Okay. Takes. Queen takes. It's also forking ideas. What about just going here, actually? Yeah, I just go here. Now we're attacking the rook. This is protected. I might have missed out on an opportunity. Bishop in, sacrificing the rook. So if I take, they're going to take here with an attack on my rook. That is their plan. Holy moly. Kind of want to just get rid of this knight. I'm gonna get rid of the knight. This isn't going anywhere, and I just need to get rid of that. To be honest, it's gonna open up their bishop, but that's fine. Although, I mean, my king is not safe. I can't castle. It's very, very scary. What? I'm sorry? I mean, I guess this is what they want. I probably shouldn't take that. This is actually an absurd game. What in the heck is happening? Okay. I mean, I can bring the rook and just protect this way. I think that makes sense. Let's protect. Let's not take the piece because they're going to go here. I think my bishop's almost like trapped too. Wait, what? Why don't I just take? Okay, let's capture. Tempo on the queen. Takes the bishop. Yes. An attack on the rook. Now I have to go here. This is not good. This is not good at all. My opponent's actually playing a beautiful game. They can just go here. It's just totally over, actually. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, we will definitely analyze this one. Okay, they're just attacking. I mean, Just step up and attack, I guess. Probably just crushing with Jack. There's always opportunities to blunder, though. Where did I go so wrong in this game? It was d5. I shouldn't have played d5. d5 was so bad. Why are they playing so good? No, I'm just gonna resign. Okay, GG. I don't feel like playing. Opponent played with 2 brilliant moves and crushed me. Like, oh my gosh. Very nice. Yeah, d5 was such a bad move. Taking was just a blunder. Like, I mean, obviously, it's just a free piece. They could have just took a free knight, but then they found another really nice move, and then another one. I'll see you tomorrow.